Hi guys. I'm finding more and more people coming to me saying that their clients are asking them questions about carbon they just don't know the answers to. If that's you, if you find yourself in that situation, one of the things you could do is book yourself a totally free carbon management surgery call with me, Kev Cooling, founder and managing director of Hut22, and we can spend some time figuring out exactly where you are and how you might be able to move forward. If you want to know a little bit more about 3 key things you need to think about, then carry on watching. So I've seen this significant uptick in recent months of organisations struggling to provide carbon accounting and strategy information in response to ESG or procurement process requests from their clients. In some instances, that's driven by things like PPN 0621, which is a procurement policy notice issued by central government. And although it was issued in 2021, it's really starting to bite now as things like frameworks get renewed by local authorities or other public sector bodies. In other instances, it's corporates responding to their own ESG policies or requests from their investors, their clients effectively. So what do you need to do? What do you need to do to be able to answer those questions? Here's 3 key issues that you need to figure out. So first of all, you need to understand what it is you need to report. So if you're starting from scratch, first of all, don't feel overwhelmed. You don't need to worry about reporting absolutely everything. For now, just focus on the things that you are being asked to report, which might seem obvious, but a lot of times people will try and get a complete picture in place day one, and that often isn't necessary. Remember, no carbon reporting is 100% accurate and complete straight out of the gate. And the second thing to think about is that you then need to quantify those emission sources once you understand what they are. And most organisations will start with some core reporting, which often means those emission sources for which they can readily get hold of data. But the data requests coming out of PPN 0621 or from corporates these days often goes beyond that. Don't worry, there's some fairly easy things that you can do to get hold of data for things like employee commuting or waste. So there's some simple stuff that you can do to satisfy those requests. Don't worry too much about that. The third thing is that you need to organise your data in a way that will satisfy your stakeholders. So while some organisations will have portals that they want you to upload data to in a very specific way, other requests will be probably quite a bit more generic. But it doesn't really matter what those requests look like. They'll all be working to a common set of underlying principles. And if you can build those relatively simple rules into your processes, you'll be able to easily share your data for future requests. So if you want to find out more about these 3 steps to successful carbon management reporting, do go ahead, book in that free surgery call with me. The link is in the description of this video somewhere, and we can spend some time having a chat and figuring out what you need to do next.